So we're going to get right into the nitty gritty of Boruto episode 32, just because, like I said, from my prediction video, you guys haven't seen that, you can go check it out. It's actually on our channel right now. It's on the main page. I try to keep all our newest videos on the main page so you guys can just be up to date of what we uploaded that day. But of course, this is none other than 3-Man Broadcast. I'm your host, Unpredictable60, bringing you guys my prediction for Boruto episode 32. And like I mentioned in my previous video, this is more one of those slow episodes. We just saw that they had returned from their field trip, Boruto and his friends did. And you know, Boruto, like I said, Boruto had ended up forgetting his gift to Himiwari before he got back, and did not have a chance to get her one. I mean, he really was kind of busy and caught up with things with Kagura, and we actually got to see a little bit of Kagura throughout this episode, and it was pretty interesting to see that too, because all those people who were trying, the 7 ninja swordsmen as they call themselves, had actually been arrested and put away, and they were basically in a holding cell. I don't know what exactly was going to happen to them, but Kagura was the only one who didn't get thrown in jail, and neither did Boruto and his friends. None of them got in trouble, but of course there was mention of it due to this 7th Mizukage, I believe it is. Maybe this, I think it's the 7th Mizukage. And Chojuro basically had said in a letter that, you know, please don't punish Boruto, and Sarada and the other guy. I hate when I draw blanks, but anyways, basically that was basically his way of sort of telling the truth and exploiting what they had done. And even though Chojuro had made mention that this is just a dispute between children in the village, and I'm just happened to be passing by, even though he knew what was going on the whole time, it was just one of those things that Chojuro probably shouldn't have mentioned at all, and just should have just left it, you know, unsaid. But he ended up spoiling it by writing a letter, thinking that felt the need that he should say something, because I guess he didn't know for sure if the village of the Leaf really knew anything, and he was just basically trying to keep everything from being hidden and, you know, in secret. So he just wanted to keep things on good terms. And, you know, basically Boruto gets back, he's welcomed by Himiwari and his mom Hinata, and basically Boruto's just all like, hey, yeah, so about this, you know, I was there, we met this guy named Kagura, we played Shinobi Bao, we got him addicted to it, and this and that. And Himiwari's just the whole time kind of sad and depressed. She's like, hoping that Boruto's gonna figure out that something's wrong and figure out what was wrong. And Boruto had completely forgot that he was old. He actually promised Himiwari a souvenir or souvenirs before he left, so he just kind of forgot altogether that he even was gonna give her something. So again, Boruto did get caught up once he got there, and I perfectly understand why he would have forgot. But again, he neglected to do what he promised to a girl, and like I was mentioning, you never want to make a girl a promise if you know you can't keep it. So just keep that in mind, guys. But this overall episode was decent. I mean, it wasn't anything too special. It was, like I said, some people would even say it was a filler episode, and I don't really say these are fillers. Fillers to me are episodes that have to go back and explain something about a certain scenario or somebody or something like that. But this was just more of a slow-paced episode. There wasn't much build-up, and even the next episode doesn't seem like it's going to be too much build-up there. But I do think that this was it was all right. It was pretty, I mean, it wasn't anything special. Again, it was just kind of boring. I'm gonna go ahead and say it. I really don't hate to rag on Boruto or anything, but it's just, you know, sometimes I know everyone loves to see a fight more than anything, just like myself. I prefer to see, you know, Boruto fighting Kagura, stuff like that. Boruto fighting Shizuma. I mean, those were really good fight scenes, and of course that's mostly of what people, us fans, want to see. It's just the fighting aspect of things. And like I said, every now and then it's fine to go back and explain, you know, a filler episode, just so we know the history behind you know, something, why it is, or what happened, or what made it that way, or what made that person that way. But of course it just couldn't be that easily said or done, so it was just one of those things that just had to happen, because we did have a lot just happen. Honestly, we did have a fight, we did have a pretty long battle that went down, so they kind of have to, I guess, make it die off and just kind of give you a break from the drama and all the action that just happened. So that's just probably one of the things that caused this to be one of those moments where we didn't get an episode that we were really hoping for. So it was just kind of one of those, this is a calm down episode is what I call it. And so that way you guys can kind of get some relief for a minute of, you know, the fighting and the, you know, character conflict. And I mean, like I said, for those of you who like the chill episodes, then this is what that was. But of course, Mitsuki showed up in the picture, and he also wanted to help Boruto find this mysterious gift. Boruto was actually looking for a specific something, and nobody seemed to have had it. Everyone that did have it had already eaten it. It was Sweetwater. I cannot even remember. It was like some kind of Sweetwater Village treats or something like that, or cinnamon something. I want to say like Sweetwater or water sweet cinnamon rolls or something like that. I can't even remember what it was exactly, but it was something like that. And I was just like, I mean, you know, this is just pretty crazy that this is what he wants to get her, of all things. But I mean, it's one of those things that you just think off the top of your head, and maybe people will have it, maybe not. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section below as to how good or bad you thought this episode was, just because I like to compare my opinion with what you guys think, of course. And if you guys would like to go ahead and go the extra mile, you can go ahead and like the video and share it with as many people as you can, so that we can get the word out there that we even exist as a channel, 3-Man Broadcast. And of course, you guys are also welcome to subscribe and click the bell symbol for all you Boruto fans, because there will be a lot more of these types of videos coming your way. And if anything else that I didn't mention, or you'd like to just talk, then go ahead and do that down below in the comment section. But until next time, guys, this has been your broadcast. Unpredictable is signing off.